All right, we're going to get started. We're going to sit up nice and tall in our chair. We're going to start with some neck circles. So we're going to begin big circles, nice and relaxing. All right, let's go the other direction. Good. All right, now we're going to do the same thing with our arms. So we're going to go big arm circles backwards. Good. Nice and slow. Try to reach those arms up as high as you can. Reach back as far as you can. Drop them down as low as you can. And again. Good. All right, let's go the other direction. So now we should be going forward. Same thing though. Reach as far as you can the whole time. Reach back. Reach those arms up, forward. Reach them down. Good. All right, now we're going to reach back. We're going to grab our chair. If you have a back to it, you can grab the back of your chair. If not, just reach your arms back. See if you can get them on the seat. We're going to pull our shoulder blades back, puff our chest out, and we're going to rotate our head to the right side. You should feel a little extra stretch along the left half of your neck. I'm going to hold that for a second. Good, and let's go in the other direction. We're going to look left first, sorry. Good, hold that. Good, now we're going to go back to center. Now we're going to tilt. We're going to drop our right ear to our right shoulder. And same thing, you should feel a stretch on the opposite side. Hold, hold, hold. Good, and now let's go to the other side. So tilt to the other side, drop your left ear to your left shoulder. And we'll keep holding on to that bench behind you. Keep your shoulders back, keep your chest out. Good, all right, come back to neutral. Good, we can let go of our bench. Now we're gonna do some shoulder circles. So same thing, just like we did with our arms, with our neck. We're just gonna pull our shoulders all the way up to our ears, peel them back, press them down, roll them forward, and start again. Big shrugs, that's all we're doing, big shrugs. Good, couple more. Good, all right. Now let's move down towards our lower half now. First thing we're gonna do is our hamstring stretch. So we're just gonna straighten out our right leg. We're gonna take both hands on top of one another. We're gonna slide down our leg, reach for your shoelaces, and think about where we're feeling these stretches. All right, for this one, you should feel it in your hamstrings, the backs of your thigh. So, and again, whenever we're stretching, we don't want any pain. You might feel a little discomfort. On a 1 to 10 scale, think like a 3 or 4 is what we're aiming for. So a little bit of discomfort is okay. Obviously, if it's painful, just peel back a little bit. But as you're holding it, just concentrate on your breathing. And after you're doing that correctly, you should feel yourself easing a little bit deeper into your stretches. And that goes for all our stretches. Let's switch legs. So now we're gonna go left leg straight out. Same thing, stack your hands on top of one another, glide them down your leg, reach for your shoelaces. All right, find that stretch, hold it, and just breathe. Big inhale, Big exhale, and as you exhale, again, ease into that stretch just a little bit deeper, just a little bit deeper. Good, all right, let's sit up nice and tall. Good, now we're gonna do a hip flexor stretch. So all we're gonna do, we're gonna take one leg, we're gonna grab down by our shins, we're just gonna pull it inwards. So our foot's off the floor and we're pulling our chest, or sorry, our knee in towards our chest, just a little bit. Good, keep holding, keep holding. Good, now before we put our leg down, what we're gonna do, we're gonna grab behind our knee, we're gonna keep our leg up, all right, and then from here, we're gonna try to straighten our leg as much as we can, come back in, and then do it again. Straighten it out as much as you can, and all the way back down. If you're having a tough time with it, drop your leg down just a little bit and see if you can get it a little more straight. We're gonna go through this a few more times. So again, straight in and all the way back down. Good, straight in. There we go, good, all the way back down. Let's go one more time. Straight in, good, hold, 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 good, and come back down. Excellent, all right, let's repeat on our opposite side. So again, first, we're gonna do a stretch for our hip flexors. So we're just pulling that leg upwards towards our chest. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. Good, keep holding, a few more seconds. Good, all right, now, again, we're gonna grab right behind our knee. We're gonna keep that leg off the floor. We're gonna do our best. We're gonna try to straighten it as much as we can. Good, come back down and do it again. All the way out. Good, and back down. Good, let's go a couple more. And try to keep your leg up as high as you can. You'll feel more of a stretch that way. If not, you can, again, just drop your leg. Let's extend, let's hold, hold, hold. 3, 2, 1. Good, and bring it back down. Good, all right. Next, we're gonna do our figure 4 stretch. So this is the one I have a tough time with, but that's why we're here. So we're gonna I'm gonna go left leg first. I'm gonna cross my left leg over my right knee. So my ankle is resting on the top of my right knee. All right, and again, I'm already feeling a really big stretch in the outer part of my thigh up where my hip, where they connect. So I'm gonna place my hand on top of my knee, putting, again, just a little pressure, looking for a 3 to 4 out of 10 on far as that pain discomfort scale. So not painful, little discomfort's okay. Apply just a little bit of pressure and just breathe. Remember, if it ever gets too much, all right, just reverse it. All right, let that feeling come back and then go right back into it. Good, keep holding, 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, good. Before we switch legs, we're gonna go through our glute stretch. So now we're gonna take that leg and we're gonna pull it in towards our chest. So it should still be crossed. So my ankle is on the opposite side of my thigh. All right, I'm gonna take both arms, I'm gonna pull it in towards my chest. Now we should feel a little extra stretch down by our glutes. Remember, make sure you're breathing, deep breaths in, big exhale. Try to relax as you're stretching. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, let's put that foot back down towards the floor, and let's repeat it on our opposite sides. So now I'm going to take my right side, which is the more difficult side for me. Place it right on the top of my left knee. Again, I'm going to place my right hand on top of my leg and press downwards. This is controlling the stretch. My hand is what's controlling the stretch. So the more pressure you put down, the more you'll feel it. So I'm going to find that 3, 4 out of 10. Hold it and just breathe and try to relax. All right, 10 more seconds, almost there. 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to keep that leg right where it's at, crossed over. This time, I'm going to go back to hugging it. I'm going to wrap both arms around that leg, pull in towards my chest, and now we're going glute stretch. Same thing. Just breathe and relax. Good. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. Put that leg down. We're going to do 2 more stretches sitting down, then we're going to stand up. So the first thing we're going to do is a butterfly stretch. So butterfly, we're going to bring our feet together and we're going to press our knees outwards just slightly. And in this stretch, we're stretching the inner part of our thighs or inner our hip or groin area. So try to keep your feet close to your chair, close to your bench. I'm just using my hands just to kind of pry my knees outwards just a little bit. Good, keep holding. Sitting nice and tall as we're doing this. Again, soles of our feet should be pressed together. Go 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now we're going to do a reverse butterfly. It's kind of the opposite. It looks a little weird. It might feel a little weird as well. So we're going to get into our normal position. All right, we're going to widen our stance. So move our feet outwards a little bit. Keep your feet flat. And then all we're going to do from here, we're going to drop our knees down towards one another. And now we should, again, be feeling it more towards the outer part of our thighs, even down towards our lower leg a little bit. You might feel it. And again, you can use your hands. You can press them together, increase the stretch. Good. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right. Shake the legs out. Let the feeling come back. All right. Let's stand up. All right. So first thing we are going to do is our quadricep stretch. Okay. So I'm going to use my bench to brace myself on. I'm going to grab my shoe or my ankle. If you can't reach, if you're wearing pants, you can also grab your pant leg, and you're just going to pull your heel in toward your hip. All right, and we should feel a stretch in the front of our thigh. Another trick, so keep holding that stretch. Another trick I went over last week is that you can actually rest your knee on your chair, and that will also increase your balance. Okay, so whatever you choose, either way, we're still stretching out our quads. All right, we're just pulling our heel upwards towards our hip as much as you can. Good. And let's switch legs. 10 more seconds. Keep holding. 3, 2, 1. Good. You can put that foot back down. Just move this over here. All right, next we're going to do our hip flexor stretch. Okay, so for this one, we're going to start feet together. We're going to take one big step forward and simultaneously take one big step backwards. I'm still using my chair to brace myself on. Okay, and all I'm going to do from here, my back leg is going to stay straight. I'm just going to put a little bit of weight in my front leg. So I'll show you from the side so you can see a little bit better. So back leg is straight, my heel is off the floor. I'm just leaning into my front leg just a little bit. You should feel a big stretch, the front of your hip, that thigh that's extended back behind you. The top of that thigh is where you should be feeling this. Let's keep holding. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And now let's switch sides. So 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Back leg is straight. And now just lean forward just a little bit. Put some weight on that front leg. Good. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Good job. All right. Next, we're going to go wide. Wide, wide, wide stance. This is sometimes called sumo stance. Okay. Think twice as wide as your hips. Okay. As wide as you can get them. Toes should be pointing forward as best you can. You can rotate them outwards just a little bit. All right, but try to keep them relatively facing forward. So now we're going to do a lateral lunge stretch. So instead of going forwards, we're going to go to the side. So same concept. Okay, this time we're just going to lean towards our right side just a little bit. And again, if you have a bench or a couch or something that you can brace yourself on, just to kind of let up a little bit of your weight, you can hold on to that, but we're just leaning to one side, putting a little bit of weight on one side, and again, feeling a big stretch in our open hip area. Good, let's come back up to center. Now let's do it on the other side. Again, lean in just a little bit. Just a real soft bend. Good, this can be a little bit tougher to hold for an extended period of time. So we're going to stop there. We're going to come back up to center. We're going to do it one more time. So back towards our right side. Good. 3, 2, 1. Good. Back up to center. And now towards our left side. Good. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. Next, we're going to stay in this position. We're going to do what's called a windmill. For anybody that does my Wednesday classes, we sometimes use this exercise in their warm-up. So again, feet are wide. Okay, we're going to go arms out to our side. And all we're going to do, we're going to reach with our hand to our opposite shoe. Come back up to center. And then do the same thing on our opposite side. Hand to opposite shoe, back up, and repeat. We're going to do about 4 or 5 on each side. 2, 3, good, keep going. 3, if you can't reach your shoe, just get as far as you can. Even if you're just getting down to your shin, below your knee. Let's do a couple more. 4, and we'll go one more. Good. All right. Let's bring our feet in. All right. So now we were going opposite sides. So now we're going to go straight up, straight down. We're going to do our Jefferson curl. All right. So I'm going to stand to the side. Essentially, all we're doing, we're just reaching down for our shoes, nice and slow. Get as low as you can. And then we're going to uncoil ourselves, stand up nice and tall, and we're going to do it again. I'm just going to do this again just a few times, back and forth, back and forth. I'll let you go at your own pace. Okay, nice and slow. Again, think about your spinal column moving as you're doing this. Your spine is just a series of small vertebrae stacked on top of one another. So as you're going through this, think about each vertebrae moving one at a time. So slow, slow, slow. As you go down, start at the top of your neck, down your mid-back, down to your lower back, and as you come up, reverse it. Uncoil yourself from your low back, middle back, upper back, and neck. Let's go one more time. Good, all the way down, and all the way back up. Good job. All right, we'll do a couple more stretches. Next, we're gonna do our cross-body shoulder stretch. So we're just gonna take our arm, we're gonna reach across our shoulders, and with our free hand, we're gonna grab up by our elbow, pull inwards slightly. Good. 10 more seconds. Keep pulling, pull into you. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. Shake that arm out and reverse it. One arm across your body. Really reach. Make sure you're reaching to the wall across. And then pull that arm inwards. And we should be feeling this, the backs of our shoulders down our back slightly. Good. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now we're going to do our tricep stretch. So we're going to take one hand. We're going to reach back behind us like we got an itch we're trying to scratch. And then with our free hand, we're going to grab up by our elbow. And we're just going to push it backwards, just slightly. And this stretch, we should be feeling down our triceps. Okay, even back kind of behind our armpit a little bit, you might feel it. Again, push backwards, no pain, a little discomfort is okay. Make sure you're in that 3 to 4 range out of 10. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Shake the arm out. And now same thing on our opposite side. Reach back, scratch that itch. Then with our free hand, apply some pressure on your elbow, push it backwards, back behind you. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and last stretch we're going to do a chest stretch. So all we're going to do for this one, we're going to place our hands behind our head, and we're just going to open up our chest, pull our shoulders back, pull our elbows apart. Good. Hold that for a second. Good. Come back in and do it again. Reach back as far back as you can get. Hold it. Good. Reach forward again. And one more time. Reach those elbows back, as far back as you can. Puff your chest out. Hold it. I'm going to hold it for 10 seconds now. Keep pulling back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And drop your arms down. Shake them out. And relax. All right, gang. Great job today. We're going to stop it there.